Capricorn, welcome back, Capricorn. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Capricorn. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Thank you for all the old subscribers, all my new subscribers. Capricorn, I truly appreciate y'all. Let's get started keeping it general. It ain't going to resonate with every Capricorn watching the video. So Capricorn, take what resonates and leave some of the cards on the table for somebody else, okay? Remember, Capricorn, I could be talking about people, I could be talking about places, or I could be talking about things, okay? Energy is fluid. Energy is reversible, Capricorn. Place yourself where you feel like you fit in this reading. Let's get started. I'm working with some new tarot cards, Capricorn. I'm working with the Clarity Tarot, okay? So work with me while I work with this energy. So let me pick this energy up. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling, Capricorn. Okay, so there's a feeling of definitely coming out of some type of energy here, or coming out or needing to release. Okay, you need to release, or you need to come out of an energy here. So there's a feeling here of either you did this or somebody did this to you, Capricorn. There was a feeling here of some type of love that at one point may have rushed in. They had some sharp communication when this thing rushed in, or this person did not know how to either talk with you or approach you when it came to the communication. It felt like they rushed love maybe a little bit, rushed some type of communication here, and this may have thrown you off, Capricorn. This may have thrown off the stability. Maybe you expected to build and grow with somebody here, or even with finances. Maybe you expected to build and grow financially and come together with some type of finance, but I felt like something got rushed on you, or the way it moved in a little rushy, and it's kind of throwing you off. So you feel like maybe you need to let this go, because I don't know if you like to be rushed into anything here, Capricorn. Somebody definitely has some words for you regarding the stability. I feel like somebody definitely came through, either told you about their love or told you about what they wanted to do with you, or how they wanted to move with you to create this stability, Capricorn. But I don't know if you want to, I feel like you're trying to release this, or you don't want to move in this person's direction, or you want to release this. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I feel like you don't want to be foolish regarding the situation here, or like I said, maybe the way it showed up, the love or the rushing in, because it seemed like you don't really want to consider this, or you don't like it, the action. You don't like how it showed up, because I feel like you looking in a different direction instead of moving towards a new adventure. It feels like instead of taking a chance on something new, or even a new love here, it's almost like you like, nah, I don't like how it showed up, and I'm not feeling the stability of it. I don't want to come together with this person. So there's a feeling of kind of not being a fool for a situation, and maybe looking away from this, releasing this person or this situation, and moving towards maybe a different opportunity or a different person here. There's also this feeling of waiting for something to open up, whether that's communication. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to talk to you or open up regarding this situation where it was stable at one point. You may want this person to talk to you about the stability, or you waiting for them to communicate with you about the love or the offer of love. There's also a feeling here, Capricorn, of having to leave something behind when it came to this stability. It's like maybe you have to walk away from somebody you love, or a situation you love that was once stable. Okay, this is something you feel that you need to do. Maybe the stability is gone, but you still got love for a situation here, Capricorn, but it ain't stable. It feel like, it ain't stable. You might have waited long enough for somebody to either communicate about the stability or talk to you about the stability, or you waited around for things to change, either in love or finances here. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to wait anymore, because this type of waiting right here make you feel a little bit foolish. Like you feel like you're waiting for nothing here, Capricorn. Like, I'm going to be waiting and waiting. I'm be a skeleton waiting on the situation to change. So maybe you feel like you got to leave it. It's like, okay, I'm enough waiting. It's time to move in a different direction towards a different opportunity here. And it, like I said, it don't mean you're not taking your love away from this stability or this situation where the stability is not here anymore, but you are definitely moving towards a better direction. You're taking action in a different direction here. Something that's better for you. Maybe even moving towards something more stable here. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Capricorn. So maybe you didn't know what direction to go when it came to this situation or this person, Capricorn. Because I feel like there was some secrets here that you did not really know about. Things you did not understand regarding this person and their stability. So I feel like now you see that things started to clear up in regards to the situation. And I think you realize that you have to take action in a different direction. There's a different path for you or a different opportunity that's going to open up for you, Capricorn. And I feel like you now see things clearly. You did not see the path in front of you because of the way it showed up, the action that was taken. So I feel like now things are starting to clear up and you're like, okay, I know which way I got to go. And maybe the way you got to go is in a different direction. Capricorn, I feel like there's this opportunity here or a brand new beginning here. And you need to take this brand new beginning. I wouldn't wait around for things to change. I think this is the time to go now, Capricorn. Maybe you wait. It's like there's still a feeling here of a wait. Like either waiting on something to show up, like waiting for a sign. Like I don't think you should be waiting around. The time is now. This is the sign. The sign is right here. What you're watching right now, this is your sign to move in a better opportunity or move towards a new adventure here. It's like, you need to take a different path here. But for some reason, you still feel like you want to wait on a situation to unfold differently or to see it differently. But there's a different path. You have a brand new beginning somewhere else or a brand new stable situation somewhere else, Capricorn. And you already know that, though, because I feel like you got the world in your hands and you already know where you're going to go or what path you want to take. You have a hard time walking away from people that you love because Capricorn, you got a big heart here. I'm feeling your heart here. And I feel like leaving situations where there was love or somebody that loved you or the environment, wherever this love was, this is what's giving you a difficult time. It's like you don't want to leave a comfortable place or an environment where you was loved at. But there is something new for you, a new path, a new opportunity. And it looks like Spirit has cleared this up. So now you can see what direction you need to go. Okay? You may need to move now. I keep hearing now. This is the time to go, Capricorn. This is not the time to sit and wait. Okay? Spirit is asking you to move now. Okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know about this opportunity or situation. So you have a lot of love for the directions that you move in life. I feel like Capricorn, the directions that you go, the paths that you go down, like you don't just step into people's environment or into people's lives without leaving a little bit of love. Okay, that's not you. Your love is just, it's a blessing. You hear me? Capricorn, you have a blessing, a grounded kind of love right here. So when you move in an environment here, you leave love everywhere you go. Not everybody is going to be open to this kind of love, but this is you and you're not going to change. Okay? I feel like the path that you need to take here, the opportunity, the movements you need to do is going to take some, this is going to release some burdens off your back. And this is why Spirit is asking you to move down this direction and take this new opportunity. Okay? Because right now, wherever you at, there's some burdens here. Nobody doing this to you, this is what's happening in your environment. It feels burdensome. Okay, I feel like you got a lot of weight on your shoulders, maybe when it comes to your own stability here, and maybe even financial stability, Capricorn. I feel like this weight is making you look at your situations and making you see something here like maybe you need to do something different with your life or do something different with your career. But the thing about this, for somebody here, I feel like this is where you love it here. You love it here. I don't know if this is a job or a person, but it's like you don't, even though they putting a lot of weight on your back or wanting you to do a lot of the work here. And you don't want to leave a situation where you feel like you're loved. So it's like, okay, but should I take a different opportunity? You should, because I feel like the path you're on right now is a little bit burdensome. Spirit don't want you to carry this unnecessary weight. You're carrying a weight you don't need to carry here. And you're very strong here. You know where you stand here. Okay, you know the moves you need to make and you're confident about moving towards an opportunity that will be better for you in your future here, Capricorn. This is what I keep hearing for you. Okay, Capricorn, people tend to be drawn to you because of the love that you have. It's like you have this type of love here where people may want to talk to you and may want to. It's like they don't open up at first, Capricorn, but then they start opening up when they get around you because of the love you have. Like they might not think because of this. Okay, let me slow down, Capricorn. You carry this Emperor energy about you. You're very strong and you stern when you show up. Okay. But behind that facet that you carry here, the strength, behind that, there's a love. Okay. So when people show up in your energy, they tend to, and sometimes people like put not their burdens, but they put their pressure on you. Like you may show up like open hearted here, and then all of a sudden people start releasing energy onto you. Like they'll release their burdens on you because they feel like some way you can help them, or you may not know it, but you are helping people here. Maybe there's a path for you in order to help more people. Like you need to go down a path where spirit wants you to be a leader here. Lead the people. For some reason, where you at right now, you're being held down or being held back from moving forward in a more leader because of the love you got. This is a gift. I don't know. I'm keep hearing this is gift, Capricorn. You're being moved into leading with love. Okay? But let's see what else spirit wants you to know about this. There is something here, Capricorn, that you do want to bring back full circle here. So maybe you do have a lot of love for a situation or person. And maybe, maybe like I said, you do have to walk away from that or leave that in some type of distance. Or maybe this was already at a distance. After you walked away, you distance yourself from a situation or a person here. And you may want to come back into this person's world or show some kind of love back to this person. But there is I feel like there's a path for you. You already know where you're going in the world. You already know where you're going here. And maybe you do, like there's this distance here that you hold on to. You want to close it. You want to bring it back. And you kind of hang on to it. There's this feeling of hanging on to somebody or something at a distance here. Hanging on to this, though, is going to put burdens on your back. Capricorn, you're probably going to have to leave this thing. I know you don't want to leave it, though, but Spirit is telling me you're going to have to leave this because where you holding on to something that need to be released is going to put extra burdens on your mind and on your soul. Okay, release this. Spirit said release this and step into a different opportunity here. Lead with love. Lead where you headed to, the path you headed down will replace this need to hang on to people and situations that love you. You're going to be moving down a different path. You won't have to hang on to these situations because you're going to be able to lead with love. Okay, there's a bit of remorse here, regret. Okay, maybe you feel sad about leaving these situations and leaving these people behind, or sad about somebody you left behind, somebody at a distance. Okay, and it's a bit of feeling like maybe you was a little too controlling in that situation here. Maybe this is something you hang on to, Capricorn. You may have tried to control a situation too much. Okay, that energy is coming through here. Maybe somebody thought this was a bit of a burden, this control here, and maybe they distance themselves from you. But you could still be hanging on to this situation or to this person mentally. You may want to bring this person back into your world. Maybe you want this person back too. And you do have a lot of regret here about how you handled a situation in the past. This is also coming through. Okay. You do realize though that what's gone is gone, but there is something still here. Maybe there's friendship here, Capricorn. So trying to hold on to something that's gone is only going to place more burdens on your back. You need to release this. Okay, release this. Capricorn, release this feeling of needing to make it right. I feel like you made it right. It's right, Capricorn. I don't feel like the cards is not saying you made it wrong. It's just you have to go through this. Maybe you have to go through your own karma here to realize where you stood in this situation. Okay, but let's see what else. What else Spirit wants you to know before we close the reading out? So you need to either end the back and forth that you're going through with your mind here and go ahead and dead that thought, dead the fact that, this may not come back into your world at this time. You need to dead that. You might be going back and forth with yourself about this person or going back and forth with this person, and thinking about it. And maybe at times you get a little competitive with your actions. Okay. So maybe you get a little competitive because you hang on to something so hard or a situation so hard. And when you love hard. You do. So maybe this is you're having a hard time of letting this go. You need to dead that. Dead that energy of feeling like you need to either compete with a situation, compete with a person, and even compete with yourself. Like maybe you competing with yourself, hanging on to situations and people that's just no good for you. Okay. You hang around a lot of people in your environment, Capricorn, who I feel like these people may not always have your best interest. Okay. You put yourself in an environment where there's a lot of competitive energy around you. People like to fight for some reason. I don't feel like a lot of fighting is around you. And for some reason, you tend to hang around this kind of energy. I don't know if you like being in this competitive energy or you like being around competitive people. But Spirit is saying you need to dead that. You need to end that. And you need to move towards different environments here, different situations where you don't have to compete for love. You don't have to compete for finances or the people around you. This is causing you to hang on to situations that you don't need to be around. I feel like this is keeping you at a lower level here. You need to move towards something different here. Okay. You may need to open up or you may need to communicate better. There's this feeling here of when it comes to communication, you get sharp, Capricorn. You do. You get sharp with your words and you cut people down. Like, especially when that competitive energy come in, it's like you get quick to, cut a situation here. And maybe Spirit is telling you this could have been a problem for you in the past. Like maybe you're very strong where you stand with this Emperor energy and you know your worth. So you feel like when situations come up that may feel like it's battling you and your worth and where you stand, you're going to cut something down or you're going to get very vocal and you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And maybe not everybody can handle this kind of truth or everybody just not as strong as you when it comes to handling this type of emotions or this type of confrontation is what I'm also hearing here. And this could have caused some people either to leave your life or you left their life. And maybe this is something you see now that you didn't see in the past, that maybe your words or how you communicate could affect the situation here. It could either make it more competitive or it could make you see that it doesn't help a situation. Okay. Spirit is saying to end that, you need to dead that or dead that thought. Dead the competitive energy or dead the thought that you can bring something back here. Okay. Something may be gone. A situation where stability was or a situation where love was. But let's go again, Capricorn. We're going to go again one more time. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know before we close this reading out. Death and the devil. You got addictions here. There's addictions here. Dead that. Dead those addictions, Capricorn. This is holding you back. I don't know what type of addictions, whether that's sex, money, people, whatever this is, alcohol, drugs, whatever this is, you need to dead that. Dead that. You got a hard time releasing these addictions here. Release that. This is holding you back from love. This is holding you back from moving towards a situation that will be more in your environment, more loving for fulfillment. Something that you want. You want a lot of fulfillment here. And you want loving fulfillment. You want to place yourself in an environment where people around you love you. You could be in an environment here, Capricorn, where there's a lot of toxic energy. A lot of drug use or a lot of alcohol. I just feel like you're in a situation here that you may need to end that, dead that. You need to put yourself in a better environment. I'm feeling like this environment is not for you. Okay. The gift of love that you are, the gift of love that you have is going to require you to put yourself in a place where love is, like around more loving situations and loving environments, loving people. Okay. You are a teacher here. You're a teacher. I don't know if you know that. Like you have this higher calling on your life and I feel like you're just not moved because of these addictions, Capricorn. They're holding you back. There's a higher calling. You're supposed to teach and you're supposed to guide people with love, with your words, with your communication. You're supposed to be entering people's life for fulfillment here to help them see fulfillment, to help them see love. When you step in environments, you're supposed to be stepping in these people environments so they can love themselves. This is your calling. This is what you're supposed to do. Capricorn, I'm speaking to somebody. Okay, I'm talking to you. This is not, you got to release whatever this is that's holding you back. Okay, whatever this is, whoever this is, whatever situation is, whatever job this is, release that. It's causing you to not get your 100% fulfillment here. You know, it's like you move up and then you move back because you're supposed to be doing something different. I'm telling you, you have a higher calling, a teaching. Supposed to be teaching people here with love. Okay, I don't know what type of spiritual teaching. You're supposed to be doing some spirit preacher, teacher, a shaman, a guru, whatever you're supposed to be doing here. You're supposed to be doing. You got the keys to do this. You have the keys inside your heart. You need to release this devil energy, release this toxic energy, dead that energy so that you can move with spirit, so you can move where God wants you to move and take these new adventures that's for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm going to leave you with this energy, and I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.